So Yvonne, you're leading up on the hearing helpers. Tell me about this marvellous idea.
I wear hearing aids myself, and I needed to go to Hedge End Village or the QA hospital to get my hearing aid batteries, etc. And I thought that was a bit too much for certain people, and it was a bit of a nightmare really to get into Hedge End. And when I was at Camberley, for people who could come to the church and pick up all their needs for their hearing aids and not have to worry about getting onto buses and drive into different places. And I've tried to set it up here, and here we are.
So when's it going to start?
We are hoping to start on the 6th of February in the morning, around about 10ish. It'll coincide with the Monday morning cafe, so people can feel free to have a cup of coffee if they want to while they're here. And also we're going to do it on the third Wednesday of just to coincide with the fellowship. So again, people will be able to meet people, and who knows, they can have some nice conversations, and it'll be warm, and they can have a cup of coffee if they want to.
What does it cost people to have their hearing aids looked after by yourselves?
Absolutely nothing. All the equipment is given to us by Scrivens and the NHS, so there'll be no expense at all. It's just like going to the hospital or to the opticians to collect them.
And can you cope with any hearing aid?
We can cope with any NHS hearing aids. We can't do the private ones because the batteries wouldn't fit, nor would the tubes. But we can do moulds, or we can do the ordinary new style.
So if I come along to have my hearing aid looked at, what sort of things will you be doing with it?
Well, we will have a look at it. We will give it a clean. If you have a mould, we'll use some tubes, and we'll replace the tubing for you. If you have the other type of tubing with the domes, we will give you a new one of those. And you come back to us every 3 months, just as you would do if you were going to the hospital or to the opticians. I'd like to thank Scrivens and the NHS for seeing this as working, and for everything that they've done to help us get it on the.
And how do you see this fitting in with what church is about and spreading the love of Jesus?
I feel that if people come into the church and find that people are normal and they're friendly, and they can have a cup of coffee instead of standing out in the cold, and have a chat, it's lovely. It's lovely because we can just talk to people, and we can show our love for Jesus by doing this for them.
Would I have to be a member of St John's to make use of this opportunity?
Absolutely not.
So you're happy if I've got friends and neighbours that I spread the word about what's coming to St John's in February?
Absolutely, the more the merrier. We've got plenty of volunteers, so we can put on a clinic. I should call them clinics for now, twice a month, and if necessary, we can increase that.
How can people pray for this work?
The main prayer that I would like really is for the volunteers, that they will have the words to say to the people who come in. I want God to speak through us to them. And if they want to unload themselves on us, well, then let them do so. My main prayer is that this will be successful, and that people will take advantage of it, but most of all, that we can touch people's hearts.